Hi, guys. Welcome back to another live. Let's check everything and make sure that everybody can hear me. Hi, guys. I don't hear anything. Please sound check, everybody. Sound check. Sound check. Are we good? I think we are. Are we good? Let's see. Can someone jump in the chat? Okay, good. Okay, we're good. We're good this time. Yay. All right, you guys, welcome back to another live stream for JoHanna Parker. We are doing our Halloween hunt decor, hunting for JoHanna Parker. If that sounds so terrible, but it's so fun. All right, so I am back on Sunday. So let me just say that we have a little bit of a docket. So this video will be re-uploaded to the channel as a video. You guys know I do the live stream first, and then I unlist it and I put it up as a video so that we can, kind of edit any unnecessary silence or distractions, if you will. All right, you guys, I'm so excited. We're going to talk about our fines. We have some announcements this week. Let's see. And we also have just that announcement that our weekly roundup is actually been changed from Wednesday to from Friday to Sunday. So the reason why I'm doing that is because I was just thinking, I think originally that I designed it on Friday so that we would have time to catch any sales on the weekends. But when you think about it, the week actually technically ends on Sunday, and it just makes more sense, right? So here we are. I do apologize. The live stream is normally at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9. I think it's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9:30 Eastern time if you're new. So hello, I'm Christina. I'm very excited that you're here, and we talk all about all the things, all Halloween, all seasonal. This time we are talking about JoHanna Parker. She's had such an exciting release this year, and all of you collectors have just been helping us. So clock in, you guys, get your beverages, cast me on your TV, and let's talk about what's going on this week. So now that we know that our live streams are officially on Sunday, so make sure you have your notification bells on. I did try to community post this a few times because sometimes people miss it, but I had to push it back because normally it's at 6:30 tonight. We're doing it at 7:30 because our dog Bella was not feeling well, and I needed to squeeze a quick vet appointment in. So that was the reason for the delay. But yeah, JoHanna Parker actually announced some things this week, so that was super cool. I didn't go into the store all that much, so I really don't have a lot to share with you in terms of finding anything. So my apologies on that. Tomorrow is my birthday though, and I will be going out every single day next week. So I'm super excited to share anything and everything that I find with you, and y'all know you'll be the first to see it. I just can't even wait. I'm hoping to score all the witches. So I did go ahead and put a little message there. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys. So for those of you that are watching from your TV, if you can jump on your phone, let's start a conversation, you guys. You guys have been so wonderful in the last uploaded live stream as a video. I love you guys so much. We got like 80 comments. I'm so excited. All of you were saying what you found, where you've been watching from, what you're on the hunt for. And if we can get a live chat going, that would be even so awesome so we can talk in real time. So yeah, I am just short of the witches for me. I would, and this is also what I told you guys last time. I would like to score an extra bat teapot because I was only, it's funny. I've only been able to see those once. And I know that one person came into the comments in my last live stream from Wednesday and said that she couldn't find anything. And then all of a sudden she saw like just a plethora. It was like they just rained JoHanna Parker in the store. And I just think that's so awesome. So she was able to like see pretty much everything. So I think that's pretty neat when you're able to see it all like together as opposed to having it sprinkled throughout the store, where you're just finding this, that, and the other. So that is super, super exciting that some states are getting all of that nice buffet, if you will, of JoHanna Parker items. All right. So I also want to take a moment and thank Edith. I think her name is Edith. And if I'm mispronouncing your name, please let me know in the comments or in the chat or on the playback. playback crew, hearts out to you. I love all you guys that come back and watch the video on your own time and start commenting. I love you guys for that. But anyways, so this person comes back. She is an actual collector. She's been a collector for a long time. And she came back and really kind of gave me an idea, actually. So she had said that a lot of the things that we're finding in the store, or at least me as a new collector, did not know the proper pronunciation for every single item that JoHanna Parker has, which I thought was super, super exciting because I'm like, I just thought that it was just a creamer set. Do you know what I mean? That's what I thought because it's small. It looks like a creamer set, but apparently JoHanna Parker has a way of identifying her items. So on the docket, you guys, we're going to timestamp this. So welcome everybody. Get your beverages. Cast me on your TV. Cast me on your tablet. Your phone's a little small, but that works too. And let's just relax and talk all about JoHanna Parker and all the things. She did a new collab, you guys, this week. She did a new collab and she announced it on Instagram. What is it? Stay tuned and we're going to show it in just a second. So as you guys know, we cover JoHanna Parker's website first. That is our docket. Then we go over to her Instagram. And then we go over to anyone that she's collabing with, that she's kind of promoting so we can get to know them. And then we start to look at like different items from her and so forth. Now we will see repeats. That's just natural. You know, we're going to see because she's a designer and she wants to show everybody what she's doing and she wants to keep that fresh in the air. On her Instagram, she oftentimes kind of carousels people that are in Homegoods and TJ Maxx and showing her product and they tag her and all of that good stuff. So basically she's giving all of us creators that find her items, she's trying to be really mindful, just like us creators, you know, responding to comments, sharing the finds, because what more exciting thing, right, is it to see your product in a store or having people like super excited to find it. It's so unique and so beautiful, and I just absolutely love that we're doing this series. So with that said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start now officially. So I'm going to add her website to the screen. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. So she does have an area on her website called New Releases. This is where we go officially to JoHannaParkerDesigns.com. Homegoods is where most of us in the domestic states are looking in the store to find her product. We have already shared her collage of all of the items for 2026. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. I have a quiz as well. How many items? This is going to actually test most of you guys if you're really truly a collector. How many pieces of JoHanna Parker Halloween items did she release for 2026? I really want to know. So let me know, you guys. I think a little gnat just flew into my tea. That's not fun. Anyways, so I would love to know how many of you guys know how many pieces for the Halloween collection of 2026 did JoHanna Parker release? Love to know. Sound off in the comments. I would love to know. This goes to show all the people that are just basically sharing our JoHanna Parker love. Okay, so with that, I'm really excited to see how many of you guys are going to get it right. All right, so before we move on to her releases, let's talk a little bit about what she calls each item. So we're in the store. When we're in the store, we know exactly what that is. So here it is. I'm going to put myself down on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen so you guys can see what I'm reading. Oftentimes, those of you that are watching on larger TVs, hey, Megan, all of you that are watching on larger TVs, this just gives you a really good view of what we're looking at. Unfortunately, I ask for your apologies because I don't exactly know yet as a streamer how to like enhance the screen to really show you the verbiage. So hopefully you can see it. But I wanted to kind of point this out. So JoHanna Parker's popular Halloween collections features whimsical, vintage style folk art characters with key lines like Pumpkin Peeps, Gus, Ghost, and Black Cat. So major collections and character lines. So let's talk about the pumpkins. The Pumpkin Peeps feature iconic mugs, containers, and small sitters shaped like cats. owls, bats, mummies, devils, and spiders. So now we know that they're called sitters. I guess they're called sitters. So maybe if you're in the store and you're thinking it's a candy dish, or you're thinking it's, like a creamer set like myself or something, just want to kind of go over what exactly she names her items, because I think a lot of us just don't know. Some of you, obviously, that have been collecting her items for many, many years know, but I don't. So I'm just kind of here to clock in, girl, clock in, because we're doing JoHanna Parker on the clock, 9 to 5 over here. So Gus Ghost, which is all the teapots and all those good things that we've been seeing, centers on, so the Gus Ghost centers on classic white and black friendly ghost figurines, nesting bowls, and salt and pepper shakers like Romeo Ghost and Julie Boo. So that is really cool. We didn't know that before, or at least I didn't. Black Cat Jack and Little Pumpkin Patch highlights mischievous black cats, cat-topped mugs, and matching salt and pepper shakers. Spooky Sweet Treat includes candy-themed accents, lollipop ornaments, and pastel accent spooks. So the popular collectible items, let's scroll down just a little bit. Mugs, canisters, cute ceramic character mugs, and kitchen storage jars. Spooky jars and containers, hollow tabletop figurines like Jack Yellowween. That's cool. Mama Mia and Batty Baxter with the Bethany Low designs, because you guys know she has been collabing with quite a few people. And then Cupcake Mates and Sitters, small decorative figurine based, produced via Transpac brands. Now, let me tell you why I wanted to do this, because I think it's important to talk to you guys about why I chose to read this before we went into her website and Instagram and stuff. So there is a really nice person that keeps commenting. She comes back for every live stream. I want to say her name is Edith, and I do apologize if that is not your name, because I should have had it correct. So if I don't have it if I don't have it correct, I want to make sure I do that, because that's just disrespectful if I don't have her name right. But let me go ahead and make sure that I have this person's name right, because she has been so sweet to come back and comment and just really give us the ins and outs of all of the things when it comes to her line, JoHanna Parker. So she was saying that some things are called tanks, and some, like, there's specific names or something that she has for her collection. So I definitely want to get her name right. So give me just a second, you guys. I'm just trying to make sure I do this correctly. I had everything up, and then okay, so her name is Elinda, so my apologize, Elinda. So thank you so much, Elinda, for coming in and commenting. Any of you guys that come back to the videos and let us know all about your knowledge of JoHanna Parker, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I don't take any of that for granted, because I would like to start collecting JoHanna Parker over the years moving forward. I'm so excited. I just absolutely love everything about her line, how colorful it is, and I hope to get to the point where I can actually like splurge a little bit and get a really good piece, for like 60 or 70 bucks or whatever it is. All right, so let's go back to her website. So that was really important for me to share. So here's her website. And like I said, her new releases, we go over this every week, because this is kind of the wrap up, or the roundup, if you will. So guess what, you guys? It is so exciting that she recently announced this week that she has a collab for jewelry. I am so excited. I did talk to you guys about her wanting and wishing that she would do jewelry, and she has. We talked about the candles last week. We talked about all the people that she's collabing with in terms of the leggings. We talked about the bags. Well, she's got jewelry now, and I'm so excited. I don't know how you guys feel, but I am so excited about this. Look at this little candy corn, you guys. Can you even? So this says JPD Partners in Craft, vintage Halloween store, and JoHanna Parker design artist collaboration. New hand assemble one-of-a-kind charm bracelets for Halloween in July, loaded with dangles collected over time. Each include a button featuring JoHanna character illustrations. So here's the shop. So we're going to show it. This is the collaboration that she did. Let's see. I know we've already talked about the watches. She does show a little bit of it on her Instagram. So if we can't find it, we're definitely going to look there. But this is where it took us. So we want to make sure that it should have took us directly to her jewelry website. Now we talked about her bags. If you're new to the channel, we've talked about her bags, her makeup bags, her purses, all of the materials she has out. And I guess they're not always called makeup bags. They're called coin purses. There's a lot of different names, I guess, for the items that she sells. So this is all bags from what we can see. So let's go back to her website and just make sure that we didn't click on the wrong thing. So here are the bracelets right here. It says I just clicked on the shop bracelets. That's what's so interesting. It's like I don't know who's designing her website, but sometimes when you click on something on a website, it should take you right where you need to go. But apparently that didn't. So these are so cute. So I'm going to click on the bracelet itself. This is so cute. Is this not adorable? She's got a little ghost. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. I love it. Look at the little witch. So cute. Oh my gosh. So she announced on Instagram, and we'll go to her Instagram in just a second. And sometimes we can get to their website from there. But this is how she's promoting it. And we have learned on JoHanna Parker's, excuse me, I keep saying JoHanna Parker. I'm so sorry. It's JoHanna. JoHanna Parker. I keep trying to say that all week. Like when you do your live stream, just say JoHanna. And I keep forgetting. So if I say JoHanna, it's not intentional, you guys. It just flies out. Anyway, cute cat. So cute. Love the charms. So it looks like there's maybe 5 in the collection. So cute. I would love to know how much they are. But like I said, we'll go to her Instagram. We already talked about the bags. So if you guys have missed that and you're new to the channel, we kind of go over. So here is the jewelry. This is so cute. You guys, oh my God, she did a collection and a collab now for her jewelry. I'm so excited about this. So cute. It might have been here the last time we visited, but it just didn't look like it, but it's just so cute. Look just how vibrant it is and everything. I love it. So this is another collab she did, and the caption says, "Our new spooky sweet patchwork garden collection of acrylic." We talked about this. It's BROOCHES. I don't know why it says. I want to say brooches, but I don't think that's how you say it. But anyway, these are earrings, and they are created in her illustrations. So the collab is Lipstick and Chrome. That is who the designer is, if you guys are curious. So Lipstick and Chrome, and we'll see that in just a second. It does look like she has these little, I don't know what those are. Those travel tags. This might be like a travel tag, or maybe some kind of I don't know what they call those things you put on your purse. You know what I mean? But that's super cute. I mean, for those of you that just love that Halloween vibe, just to kind of keep you like keychains and stuff like that. I just love that kind of stuff. So this was a collaboration with Craft Boo Kimmy. And this one came out in July as well. And all of this, I don't remember seeing this, so remind me. I think we saw these last week when we did our weekly roundup. We could have seen it on Wednesday. This is why I come back over and over and over again, just so that we know, that everything we see in Homegoods is not everything that JoHanna Parker makes. I was so excited, you guys, that she makes aprons. I am so stoked to find an apron. Now, the person that commented on my live stream video that I uploaded last Monday, I think it was, said that she saw the aprons in Homegoods. I've never seen them. So that's why I was saying, last week, that I thought it was really interesting that she hasn't collabed with a big company like World Market or somewhere like that. Because that's usually the kind of place, you see this really interesting and really really unique stuff. But people have been finding the towels. So don't forget, she does have the towels. Those are super popular. I have seen some of those in carts and stuff that she's been tagging and sharing. And then also aprons. So I think that's just super, super exciting. So here's some of the jewelry. Oh my God, look how cute it is. Zombie Lounge. So we did see this on her Facebook page. This was a collab, I believe, that she did in 2025 with Zombie Lounge Online. That's what it's called, zombieloungeonline.com. This is new, though. This is new for 2026. It was for July 2026. She also did a collab last year as well with them. So very cute, very cool. Don't know how much they are. And I wish this would take us. Let's see if this takes us. I don't know if it's going to take us to her website or not. maybe no, it just takes us back. See how it loops us back? So unfortunately, it's just taking us to the zombie lounge kind of area of this. It doesn't say how much they are, but you can look at their stuff on Instagram, and it says the craft is screen and sublimination printing on various products, including decals, masks, wooden signs, trays, candles, mugs, succulent planters, jewelry, vintage dictionary, artwork, tumblers, t-shirts, hats, wall banners, and more. Allison and Greg started their business in 2010. Allison was making handmade, custom, unique jewelry, and husband Greg, self-taught graphic artist. Wow. Translated her visions through his designs. Together, they make a great team, and they started off by exhibiting in local craft and art markets each week. As momentum grew, excuse me, they began traveling to various markets in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Tucson, Arizona, El Paso, Texas, Austin, Texas, for Lone Star Roundup. Now, I want to say something that someone asked me in the comments if I knew any like Texan creators that were showing if there was any JoHanna Parker in their home goods. But this is really good to know for those of you that live in these states, so that you can, kind of explore and see if there's any other items that you'd like from her. So, we cover a lot on this channel, you guys, not just JoHanna Parker, but since we've been obsessed, this is just part of what we're doing, in terms of what we're finding, what we're learning that she makes. And I think this is really cool to learn, because I have a feeling that as time goes by, since she's gone viral twice now. So the reason why I wanted to cover all of this is because I have a feeling we're going to start seeing these in TJ Maxx. So for those of you that love TJ Maxx and go in there, because I know some people in different states are discovering her product in TJ Maxx as opposed to Home Goods. But for us in California, at least for me, I'm seeing everything in Home Goods. I have barely seen anything in TJ Maxx, so that's been very interesting to learn. So super cute earrings. Don't know how much they are yet, but super cute designs. It looks like they have all kinds of different stuff, and to know that they're hand painted, you guys, is just it's so cool. I just think it's absolutely just neat. You know what I mean? Like this to me, I don't know. I love unique stuff. I love stuff you can't just find in the store. It's super, super fun to hunt things that are affordable in TJ Maxx and Home Goods, but to know that there are other things, that make Halloween cute and fun. And maybe there's a piece out there that you're like, wow, I had no idea. So like she has t-shirts, she has mugs, which is really cute. This is a collab apparently she did with Spooky Luna Night Garden t-shirts, earrings, and this is Zombie Lounge as well. So again, I'm sure we'll go to their website and look around and see they have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, all of that good stuff. It's all hand painted. So cute. Look at, and JoHanna Parker, you guys, just isn't for the holidays or just isn't for Halloween. She's now been doing so much from different holidays that if you become a lover of her product, you could probably get it for any holiday, right? Because as we see, we're starting to see Christmas items trickling into Home Goods as well. I showed you guys that with the teapot. So I just kind of wanted to really cover this, and just really show you guys what all these cute things are in case we see another affordable collection come out in the rest of 2026, maybe for Christmas, and all of that good stuff. So I like to make sure that I cover everything so that we know exactly where things are going and when to look for them in TJ Maxx and Home Goods. We're obsessed with Home Goods right now. We're finding so much fun stuff, and I'm just very excited. So look at all this stuff. This is all the things. This was not, I don't believe, on the website last week. It could have been, but we didn't cover it. So you guys, I just love to share all this unique stuff with you. I know a lot of people have been really excited to find the candy corn salt shakers in Home Goods. They are making their way around apparently again. So if you didn't get a chance to grab her candy corn salt shakers, definitely do so. I am very excited to find them. I haven't seen them. I told you guys all the things that I found last week. I did go into Home Goods one day this week and unfortunately did not see anything new. So that is unfortunate. I have not been able to see the witches in my neck of the woods. So it's been just a couple of times. And I've had people that are out on the hunt as well, locals that, are texting me and stuff. and just no luck. Unfortunately, we've seen the cat dishes. If you guys don't know what the cat dishes are, let me go ahead and share that with you. So I'm gonna put myself up here. Hey, so if you don't know what the cat, I think they're called just dishes. I'm just gonna say that they're just called dishes. But if you don't know what the cat dish is, I think we covered that last week. I just want to go ahead and kind of reiterate every week because it seems like we're getting new viewers every single week, especially when we upload the video. And I want you guys to know, if you're new like me, what these things are. So let's see. Where's that little dish I found? It's a little black, it's like a cat dish, I guess. It looks like I call it a candy dish. I know that's not what it is. I know that's not what it is at all. But um let's see. I have a ton of pictures in here, you guys, from last week, and I thought for sure I had the candy dish in here. Let me see. Let me grab it. I guess you know what I can do? I can put the let's look at her Instagram real quick and see if we can grab it from there. That way I don't waste everybody's time because I don't want to. Let's jump over to her Instagram real quick and we'll see if we can see the candy dish, the little black candy dish. So, as I told you guys, she has been promoting and showing all the people that have been obviously shopping and stuff like that. They've been tagging her and stuff. If you're not aware and you're new to the live stream, this is the collage for 2026. We've talked about this several times. That's why I asked you guys how many of you guys know how many pieces that she released for 2026. I think that's a really cool question to ask. So, hopefully, you guys will guess. But yeah, it's really interesting to know how many pieces. And that way, if you're collecting the collection, you kind of know how many are. If you have to get home and you start taking your stuff out and you're like, okay, what have I collected? What do I need? But yeah, there is tons of people out there. I don't have this mug. I've been looking for this mug quite a bit. I've seen it. I think actually, to be honest, I think a friend of mine was out and she was so kind to tell me that she found both. And I want to say that she sent me a photo. So, and that would be a very, very current photo of the cat. So let me know in the chat, or if you want to, if you're watching on your TV, if you can jump on your phone, let me know about the mug situation. How many of you guys have collected or been able to score the majority of the mugs? I know a lot of you guys are looking for, it's really, in my opinion, it's really hard to distinguish the cat from the bat, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, this is the one that I really want. And there are two of these, just so you guys know. If you're not familiar, I've already shared that the faces are very unique when it comes to the cat. Everything she makes in general, it appears, as we're learning, has a mate. So we'll just refer back to the collage again. So as you can see with the cats, we talked about this last week. One of them has like a little circle mouth, and the other one is smiling. So if you're out and about and you're like, do I have this one? Have I already bought it? Oh, I already have that one. How many times have you been in the store, you see it and you're like, oh, I already have that one. Do you know what I mean? But you're not really realizing that maybe you don't have both faces. So I think that's really kind of something we need to be aware of. I've talked about that several times. I keep, just kind of reminding you guys that just be mindful, guys. Be mindful. It seems to be a common theme in her collection, as we talked about several times, that a lot of her collection has like a bow tie or something to distinguish. It was brought to my attention, as far as the witches go, that the little couple we talked about of the witches are it is not a male and a female. It's like two beasties, if that makes sense. So if you guys are not aware, I love the movie Maleficent. It is one of my favorite movies ever. And she calls her, her goddaughter or whatever, beastie. And so that's what I love. You guys are my beasties. But yes, there are two beasties. So they are not a male and a female. They're actually two girls. One has the orange hat and one has the black hat. In real time, like I said, a friend of mine was out last week and sent me the picture. I will reshare it because I always tell you guys, don't sleep on the little shelf thingies that are out there. The little silver, gray, little rolling shelf things that they show. And this was the picture that she showed. So like I said, this is a repeat from last week, just so you guys know, but they were putting these on the side. She saw them and she grabbed them immediately. So like I said, if you guys have only been able to see one or the other in your stores, this is the pair. It is two beasties, two best friends. It is not a boy and a girl, but I hope one of you guys has had the good fortune of landing it, because I have not. However, I am going out tomorrow, and I probably will go out every single day next week, on the hunt. So I'm very excited to share that with you. All right. So a lot of these other pieces that we have on the screen, you've seen several times. You've probably seen them in your stores. I've shared these many a time personally, that I've seen almost the majority of everything we're looking at, with the exception of the witch products. That is the salt shakers, the mugs, and that's pretty much all that she has in her collection for 2026 as far as the witch theme. If you have not had good fortune like myself to capture the Dracula um, salt shakers, that's another, little piece I haven't been able to find. Those are up here on the top if you're watching on your TV. I'll put myself down on the bottom of the screen, but these are in the very top row here on the top, the two little pair there. So let me know in the comments or in the chat if you want to chime in, and let me know if you've collected those. I haven't seen those. Now, like I said, be very mindful, as we always mention over and over, to go through every single box if you're looking for certain salt shakers, because you might think maybe you're seeing 4 or 5 in a row, that are just all the ghosties or whatever, but they have tons, you know what I mean? So just keep going through those boxes, because you never know what's going to be hidden in the pile, as they're stacked. Still haven't had good fortune, as we have mentioned a couple of times, as well as the witch little couple here, the canister set or whatever it's called. Sorry if I haven't remembered all of the item names, because I know I need to, but the little mate. So I've showed you guys that in my photos as well. I have not had the good fortune to see those in person, but I did capture those on a screenshot from, I think it was Instagram or something. Someone was sharing that pair, and I just captured it to show it to you, what that canister set looks like, because I didn't realize how large it was. I feel like it's a little larger than I thought it was gonna be. So, if you've had good fortune to see this in person, then you are so lucky. But I have not, so I'm just looking for that photo now. Let's see. Is it I don't think do I not have it in here? I feel like I've shared it in the past, but these are a little smaller than the cookie jars. So let us know if you've been able to score those, or if you've seen them, if it's something on your list. I would just love to know what you guys have collected, what you've seen. I just haven't had good fortune, you guys. You know what I mean? It's been very few, far between. Now, here's what happened last year. I do want to say this, because I've talked about it a couple of times. I can't find the photo, but it's okay. Anyway, I went through all of my clips from 2025 to see how similar things were, what was circulating. And for those of you that are saying, well, wait a minute, I haven't seen those pieces in my store, or I've just seen here and there, a piece here, a piece there, just be very mindful that she did announce, and I've said this a few times, that she was going to be returning and, bringing back 2025 versions. So if you see, teapots, or if you see salt shakers, or if you see mugs that have returned, those are from 2025. So, if you didn't get a chance to pick them up, or you're a new collector like myself, and you've just kind of come into this scene, in 2026, you're like, oh man, I didn't see them last year. Oh, I didn't grab them last year. Now is your chance. So you will have the opportunity to see them. In my store, I call it my lucky store. I've talked about it several times, that, I had good fortune the last time I was in there last week to see them in a row. So these are the photos I took last week. I did share them in the last live stream, so they were all lined up. So I was able to pick up the ones that I did not collect, or that I felt like wasn't interested in last year. And that is something that I'm very happy about, having the good fortune to see it again this year. The only one I don't have, I will tell you, is the mummy cat. That's the one I haven't had a chance to catch. There is also one from last year that I haven't had good fortune to see. and that is the mug with the red face. It's got like a red top on it. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if she has that on her website or not, but I know we have seen that on Facebook. So one thing also I wanted to share with you. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself back on the bottom because we've already seen this collage. So the jewelry that she has been promoting this week has been these earrings, and I think we just saw them on her website. So we're going to refresh her page real quick. But she has been, promoting this. So we just saw this on the website. She's showing, the collage of all the jewelry that she is collabing with, lipstick and chrome. So if you guys are interested in following any of her collaborations, definitely do, because you're going to see other products as well. So this is lipstick and chrome, and this is who is making her jewelry. She's very excited, to have this collaboration this year for Halloween 2026. I think it's really super cool to kind of start looking at the people that are collabing with her and what they're about and stuff like that, because you never know who you're going to end up wanting to follow, or maybe there's a new collection out there that you want to become a collector for or whatever. So definitely just wanted to share that as well. This is her website, and we've already kind of looked at all this stuff. So with that said, I also wanted to talk about that she has something else she came out with this week. These are little character stickers. So she does make stickers for those of you planners, the people that love to plan, she does have stickers as well. And those are $7. And if you get them from vintagehalloween.com, you can get them for $7 and you'll get, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10. So you get a set of 10 for $7. So for those of you that plan, you might like that. I know a lot of you guys like notebooks and planning and all that good stuff. So I wanted to point that out to the crafters, because the crafters, love that kind of stuff as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and move over to, we checked out this Instagram. So this was interesting as well. I wanted to share this with you guys because I saw this. It's called sbkgifts.com. When you would you like a $10 gift? Yes, please. I guess. Well, you have to put your email and all that stuff in there. So let's see if we can get past that. But this particular store, I guess it's a store, but it also has a lot of JoHanna Parker stuff. So if you're interested, some of those little figurines we looked at on Instagram last week, remember that? We saw this reel of someone sharing all of the Instagram finds. She was in this like really unique boutique or something. Well, here's a place where you can get some other things. So I will link all these websites below. If I didn't link them in the last video, I do apologize, but I did want to share this, that, there are other things that you can get. And this is one of those things where when you see a product that looks very JoHanna Parker inspired and you don't know if it's her, definitely look for the brand name Transpac, because that's another part of her collaboration or her affiliation, if you will. So we can see that says Transpac right there, and that's $34.98. This little ghosty is so cute. Halloween parent cutie ghost figurine, $17.98. So very, very cute. So not everything in terms of a speciality that she has is, way out of budget or something like that. Now, this piece right here, I had a friend that sent us some photos that we showcased last week. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it below. But she has this piece here, and it's absolutely stunning in person. It is a collector piece, as you can see, but it's beautiful. And I want to go ahead and grab that photo. And stay tuned, you guys, because I have a contest. We're going to do a contest, you guys, and this will go back up on the video. So don't worry if you missed it, or if you're just coming in now. Definitely stay tuned, because I have an announcement to make. So with that said, I have a friend that actually shared her collection last week, and I did share a couple of photos with you. So I just want to share with you what this piece looks like as in real time. So this is the size of it. My friend Janine shared her photos last week. And I just thought that was such a beautiful piece. Now this runs about $176.98. Will it ever clearance off? Who knows? Will it ever go lower? We don't know. But it is a collector piece that obviously when JoHanna Parker does her collection, it's kind of based on this ghost theme and the bat theme and, the cat theme and all that stuff. So anything you get that is out of budget and that you just kind of splurge on will definitely be something you can use for several years in the future. And I just think that's amazing because all the affordable finds that we're seeing in HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, it's just nice to know that once, even if you have the mindset, oh man, when they're gone, they're not. And we also have the good fortune that TJ Maxx has brought back some items from her as well in doubles. So we did see the set of mugs last week on TJ Maxx where you could get 2 for $14.99. Which was really great. Now, those went very, very quickly. I have not seen those on TJ Maxx, but definitely chime into TJ Maxx from your local city, wherever you live, go to tjmaxx.com, see if there's a good fortune that you can get that mug set if you don't have it. But yeah, so these are a set of her little dishes that we see in HomeGoods. Now we do know that we've seen this. It's very interesting to see the price difference because as you can see on this specialty website, these are going to run you 2 for $42.98. And we know that they do have these. I've got my pictures here ready for you. So I just saw this dish. I feel like I showed you guys this dish in a video, but we've seen, these little like small dishes like this, for instance, that's the same size, if not smaller or what have you, where we can get these at TJ. I'm sorry. Well, some of you get these at TJ Maxx, but we also can get them at HomeGoods for $12.99 or whatever. So as you can see, on a specialty website, you're going to pay a little more, but you're also might be able to get a little bit better of a like artistry, if that makes sense. So definitely wanted to share that with you. Now the towel sets on this website also run $23. In my opinion, if they're made well and they last and the decal doesn't wash off if you wash it or something, then definitely worth it. She also has some Christmas items on here as well. And this is sbkgifts.com. And this was a link that if you look up JoHanna Parker's website on Google, this is like where the thread shows it. And I can show you what that looks like from the internet. So if you go to Google and you just look up JoHanna Parker, let's just do JoHanna Parker. We're going to come back to this in just a second, but if you just hit JoHanna Parker and you go to all, right? This is what I'm talking about. So if you Google her and you see, it says JoHanna Parker Design, then it has store, then it has the vintage Halloween store. So this is what I clicked on. And this is the store that is showing us all those unique items that we don't normally see in HomeGoods. So I definitely wanted to share that with you because I thought that was a really cool thing to, look through on the live stream because it's just fun. It's fun to know that there are other places to go. Now, again, you may pay a little bit more, but if they're not selling it anymore. That's why it's very cool that she announced that she was going to bring some stuff back from last year and makes it affordable and stuff like that. I think what it sounds like, if I don't know, I'm not a long-term collector or a long-time collector, but what it sounds like is she's trying to build kind of, her brand is expanding. She's got a lot of this stuff coming back and, now maybe we'll see it every year. Who knows? But and that way it doesn't seem like, oh no, I got to grab it now or it'll be gone. This is a really cool thing. This is a soap dispenser. So for those of you that haven't seen the soap dispensers, this is $26.98. Super, super cute. Then she's got some hat spreader, it's called. This is $56. Maybe it's kind of like a platter or something. I like her Halloween collection more than I like her any other collection, to be honest. And her Valentine's Day collection has been my favorite of all the items I've seen in HomeGoods. We do know that she did add another fall piece this year, that little fox thing that we talked about last week. So let's see. I showed you guys this little fox, little thing I found. I think this is it. So I saw this in the store and asked if anybody knew what this was. Was it here last year? Someone did comment on the playback uploaded video from the live stream and did say that this is new for 2026. So that was really cool to find for those of you that like the fall collection. So we know she has the scarecrows and the owls and all that good stuff. So this is another way to know, even if you don't want to pay the price for this higher priced set and stuff, that you can kind of take screenshots or something if you're looking for maybe a piece from the past. You know, she's been designing for a while, and I did not know that. So this to me is really, really cool. It's a peekaboo candy bowl. It has a spoon with it. It is a cat, if I'm not mistaken. Let me grab my mouse here. It's a cat. There is a ghost as well. So very cute. That is so adorable. And that is, what did I say that was? That's 56.98. Then you have these Santa shaped plates that are 24.98. Here's some more Halloween collection. Wasn't this a little bit from a long time ago? Let me know if you're a collector and you've been collecting her stuff for a long time. The black cat and the white ghost. This is a ghost cat sugar creamer. That's what it says. So definitely just want to let you know this is a smaller set, as we know. So I guess maybe it depends on how it's labeled in the website, but we did read that there are other titles, I guess, you know, of items, the way she labels them or names them. This one's really cute. This is a Happy Jack soap dispenser for $22. Then we have these ghost napkin rings, super cute. Just kind of wanted to elaborate on her collection. You know, I'm just coming across her, and I always get really curious when I find like a designer that I really like. I always just want to know about the history of them and everything like that. And even though our channel is all about discounting and going to, you know, saving money and all of that, we definitely just want to know more about these unique things that we find in TJ Maxx and HomeGoods, because you know, a lot of these are higher. That's why people go to TJ Maxx, right? And go to HomeGoods so they can find, you know, unique pieces that you can get for less. So these are really cute. These are little character face plates. This is a set of 3 for $59. So cute. Love that. I don't know how big they are, so you'd have to look at the I'll link this website below for all you guys. There is a sale too. There do have a sale tab, so it doesn't mean you can't get, you know, sale items or whatever. But it's always nice to look and see what her collection is, because I've never seen anything for Easter from her. So I think that's really cool. You know, it's just nice to learn about her, right? It's nice to learn about her. So yeah, so I absolutely love this website. So we've seen this. It's very interesting. You guys, like, look at, so her mugs are selling on this website for $17.98. So it's really cool that we can get these mugs at the prices we're getting for $12.99. I just think that's great that she's giving us the opportunity to have her collection, you know, at a discounted price. I just absolutely love that. And if you're looking for the original scarecrows, or, you know, an older version, you know, to go back and see, then it kind of helps you learn how her artistry has grown, you know, over time and evolved in terms of what the faces are like, what she's elaborating on, you know, more things that she's made. So a lot of these we have seen in reels on Instagram. I shared with you my personal Instagram where I follow a lot of people that collect her stuff. There's boutiques and stuff where they're going in and sharing all the things that they're looking at, what these look like in real time, as opposed to just looking at a picture, because that's just, it's so cool though. I mean, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, $135, you're like, 135 bucks. But if you use it every Halloween and you can decorate around it and just elaborate with like a haunted house and, you know, from other stuff, it's just so cool. So if you know someone that has a birthday, like I always say, in September or August, or loves Halloween, you know, there is a wait list for this one and this one. So it could be from 2026. This is Bethany Lowe. I don't know, but definitely want to just check out the store whenever you're looking, because it's just always cool. I want to say, you guys, so the reason why I wanted to say something about the wonderful woman that keeps coming back in all of our playback videos and lets us know more about the collection, because she's been collecting for years. One thing I want to say is she said to be mindful about like that Transpac brand. And let me tell you why. Because I saw a creator go into Kirkland's and there was this photo that she had, and I screenshotted it. I think when we first started our live streams. So for those of you that don't know, that just are peeking in, my ghost listeners and watchers, thank you so much for peeking in and checking out the live stream. Love you guys so much. But one of the reasons why I think it's really cool to watch people that go in stores and stuff like that is because I am wondering if she had some kind of maybe temporary deal or something like that with Kirkland's, because Kirkland's right now in 2026 has items that look just like this orange piece here. So let me go ahead and enhance that. They were on the wall, and I shared like a screenshot. I want to say in my Wednesday live, or now we're going to be doing every Sunday. I just wanted to let you know that a lot of these pieces you can see occasionally in other stores. So it's not like every single store is going to have her stuff, but I just like to share with you like ideas of what her stuff looks like. So if you're in a store, okay, I want to make this very clear. If you're in a store and you're like looking around, and whether it's HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, anywhere, like even wherever, and you're like, wow, that looks like JoHanna Parker. It very JoHanna, excuse me, Parker. It could very well be. Just turn it around and look and see if it says Transpac. And if it does say Transpac, then it may very well be a JoHanna Parker in, collaboration or something. So, and again, the pieces in Kirkland's for 2026 this year are only $19.99, and they're really nicely sized. So, if you're looking for unique pieces for Halloween, for your shelf, for your entryway table, for your armoire, for your bedroom, wherever you put your pieces, in your kitchen, on your counter, all of that, just make sure that you know that you can find her pieces in other stores. It's not just HomeGoods or not just TJ Maxx. You may get lucky, right? And just see. But if you are, like, hey, I want that, it's so unique, I have to have it, then, start putting in your request for your birthday or for Christmas, and maybe your family can, do a like a like, what's that called? Like a pot, you know what I mean? And get you a really nice piece of hers, because her stuff is this. I was telling my mom, as we were looking through her stuff, I was like, Mom, her stuff looks a lot like Beauty and the Beast. So I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know. Like the video if you agree, if her stuff looks like Beauty and the Beast. But that's what it really reminds me of. So this is the candy dish I was just talking about that's coming and making its way around in HomeGoods right now as we speak. My local HomeGoods, the one that I call my lucky HomeGoods, had a bunch of these black cats. Now, we didn't get the good fortune of seeing I don't know if that's a witch or whatever, but that's really cute. So obviously, if I see it, I'll definitely get it. I'm more like for the orange and black and yellow and white. That's more my vibe, but I'm not too much on the purple. I mean, I like the color purple, but I don't care for this very much. Like the artistry is really cute, but I just don't care for purple. But also, I want to tell you guys, the ghost teapots that we've been talking about several times. One of our viewers, subscribers, lovely woman, like I said, that keeps coming back and helping us learn more about this brand, said that JoHanna Parker also has another teapot other than this one. And it's a pumpkin. So for those of you that are collecting her stuff, these are teacups. Oh my God, those are teacups, you guys. Those are so cute. Oh my goodness. I hope we get those in HomeGoods one time. Those are so adorable. Wow. Look at these. These are Halloween cupcakes. Are those ornaments? Could you imagine, you guys? Could you imagine having a JoHanna Parker tree? Could you imagine that? Do you know how cool that would be? Oh my God. That would inspire people of doing that would so inspire people to do like a Halloween tree. I mean, if you had the opportunity to do a JoHanna Parker ornament tree, would you not do it for Halloween? Would not be absolutely stunning? Oh my God, so exciting. Anyway, I just go crazy over this stuff. It's so cute. Anyways, I love the fact that this set of 4 has different faces, like I said. So even though you see the ghost theme and stuff, don't, be mindful that there may be a piece that, look at, I hope that the candy corn little cups come back, because I didn't get a chance to see these. I have not seen these. I like the video. If you own this in your collection, I would love to know. So cute. And I'm sure these probably made their way in HomeGoods at some point, but this one is $28.98. So it looks like there's 2 different ones. So as you can see, she always makes couples and mates for everything she does. Love this. Now we know for 2026, as I said earlier, the candy corn salt shakers are making their way in HomeGoods right as we speak. $9.99, very affordable. But this is your way of, getting something if you absolutely want to splurge. $29.98 is not that bad. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to hurt the budget that much, but they are $29.98 a piece. So keep that in mind. So it'd be $60. I mean, that is kind of a bit of a splurge. Now, these are all on wait lists. Now, this is the whole collection from 2025. It's called the Pumpkin Peep Mug. And these are the ones that we're seeing in HomeGoods right now. except for with the exception of this cat right here, because the ones for 2026 have a different handle. So like I said, if you're looking for different mugs and they look very similar, just make sure you pay attention to the detail, because that's what's going to be different. And like I said, this website also has a little bit more to show us for other holidays, which is so cool, because who knows, we may start seeing this stuff coming into Homegoods, like we did 4th of July and stuff like that. Hopefully she's got a long-term contract with Homegoods, and now we can start seeing these pieces come in, and they're very affordable. So this right here is so cute. This is a light up treat sack sitter. Is that not adorable? Oh my Lord. This is only $18.98. Obviously it's sold out. It's add me to the wait list, but it doesn't mean it won't come back. So if you do, want to sign up for the wish list or whatever, or wait list or whatever it is, definitely, check out the website. This is directly from her website that links over to the store. So that's a cute little mummy. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Look at, there's a set of 3. So you have the ghost, you have the mummy, and you have the jack-o'-lantern. Oh my God, that's so cute. That I can't. That is so cute. So it looks like she does have a dangling Halloween figurine as well. This one here, it was $40. I'm sure the dimensions are probably in the ad itself. It looks like she has a little witch as well. And then here's the little skeleton. So cute. The cat and the jack-o'-lantern. Now, again, this one's going to say trans pack. So like I said, not every piece that she designs or makes does say JoHanna Parker. It is differently labeled. So definitely wanted to share that with you guys. So that covers her store for everything that she has. Is this the history of her collection? I'm not sure, but there is a sale tab, just so you know. So if you want to go and explore this on your own, definitely check it out. I don't know if this is a collaboration kind of thing or what, but there is some stuff in here in case you guys are interested. And there is a sale tab. Now, will JoHanna Parker's items come up in this area? Possibly, but the link that she has from her direct website is what we just saw. So I know I'm scrolling quickly. I apologize for that. But again, this page right here is what we got directly from her website. So I will link this direct website below in the video. So for those of you that don't know, this live stream gets uploaded as a video, and gets trimmed a little bit just for time's sake and so forth. And I just like to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to see it. Okay, so let's go over to this other website that I saw. It's called Holiday Barn. I don't know what it is, but it has almost everybody she's collaborated with, which is so interesting to me. So there are new items. Bethany Lowe is someone that she collaborates with pretty frequently. There's someone called Joe Spencer, Lori Mitchell, artists, and this is all the artists that are in affiliated with this website, and she is one of them. So if you go down to JoHanna Parker, her specific tab there. So this is nice because like we just saw a moment ago at that one website, they have a 10% off selected items, and you can use Magic 26, or you can actually look and see there are items that she has out that are on sale. So as we saw from the other store, these are still a little bit on the spendy side, but they will go on sale perhaps. So depending on, who's advertising what, I think that's part of, what you're going to pay. So again, if you're obviously the things that we see in Homegoods for $12.99, you're not going to pay $50 for or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like that's understandable. But I just want to give you the opportunity to see any other types of items that she makes. And yeah, I just think this is really, really cool. So again, maybe there's something here that might interest you or pique your interest, or, maybe you might want to grab something. Who knows? Some people just don't mind. Like when it's a collector item and it's unique, some people just don't mind the price. They just don't, because they know they're going to have it for a long time. They're going to take care of it. And they just don't really fret. This is so cute. Look at this, you guys. I don't know when this is from. Let's see. Let's look on some of these things. It's so interesting to find out. Does this say the year? I just wish that some of the stuff that they advertise for her, I wish they would tell us what year it was. Those are so cute, though. Those are really cute. and it looks like this was that's what I love about some of the stuff too, is that it'll show you what the collection that it belongs to from that time period. So I think that's really amazing. 88.95, a bit on the spendy side, I won't lie, but super cute. So if you guys are interested in any of this, I would definitely just explore. I mean, it just looks so fun, right? To just kind of learn who she is, how long she's been designing, all these things she's made, and different how she's changed the design over time. She has aprons now, she has towels, she has platters, and all of these interesting things. So I just love the fact that I've been able to explore for you guys so you don't have to, and just show you different cutesies. Some of these items too, collectors go on Facebook Marketplace, go on eBay, go on Macari, all those sort of secondhand websites where you can buy used things. That's another place you might be able to land a few of these collector items, but retail wise, you can still get 10% off. So, when you're buying an item that's 50 or $60 and you can get 10% off, it's worth it, right? Anyways, so this one does have a new tab. So in case you guys are interested, they have a new tab where you can just see like all the different designers, So it looks like a lot of these designers that are affiliated with this website are very similar to her style of design. So that is something really, really cool as well. So if you are, a Halloween lover and you like to add, maybe you allot yourself, a bit of a splurge every single year like people do for Christmas, this is a great way to just kind of explore and find new ways to, collect new things, and maybe eyeball it, screenshot it, wait for it to go on sale. Things do go on sale. I mean, eventually, but when you're collecting things like this, it's a pretty unique hobby, if you will. Now they do have a newsletter, so you can sign up for a newsletter. You can sign up for this website for free. All you have to do is just go to the login and create an account, and then you can start getting emails, that will share with you different unique pieces. So one day you may be in Homegoods and you're like, oh my God, this is JoHanna Parker. Do you know what I mean? And oh my goodness, we can get this for $24. So anyways, this is an 85-page exploration, if you will. So I will definitely link the store below, and you can have a lot of fun. It's called theholidaybarn.com, theholidaybarn.com. And there's several different designers in this. It's not just JoHanna Parker. However, if you go to artists in the middle, even on your phone or on your tablet, you can just go down. She's about midway, about 5 or 6 down, and you can just see, and she's got you can do just her Christmas items, you can do Halloween, or you can do her entire collection. And that's where you're going to see anything and everything that she makes and what's on sale and what's not. So wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to let you guys know that apparently she also sells her products on Michaels. Now, Michaels, if you're not a member of Michaels, you can go on right now and do 25% off. Put in your mobile number. You don't have to, but if you do, you'll start getting text messages and emails and stuff for sales on Michaels. And if you order from Michaels, you're going to get that 25% off. So again, if you're interested in one of these high-end prices, then you can probably get 25% off. Look, and it ships in 3 days. So who knows? I mean, I think that's a great buy, in my opinion. Like, just for a specialty item, knowing that you can get it on Michaels and utilize any coupons they have or anything like that, knowing that it's a high-end price. So definitely for my savers out there, for my conservative people like myself, you know what I mean? Because I honestly don't know if I would. It's an amazing brand, no doubt. I love going into Homegoods and finding all our finds that we've been doing, but for me, like $80 is kind of a bit of a pricey, hobby, if you will. But nonetheless, this is her collaboration that she did with Bethany Lowe. And you probably could put JoHanna Parker or Bethany Lowe into this search bar. And yeah, definitely, check it out. Now, we did talk about a gumball machine that we're going to cover in just a second, but just know that Michaels does carry JoHanna Parker, because our live streams right now, you guys, for Halloween 2026 are all about finding JoHanna Parker. Do you know what I mean? That's really what we're all about right now. Mainly primarily in Homegoods, in TJ Maxx. We're all about this deals, steals, and reels here. So we're all about saving money, couponing, all that good stuff. We're here to save money. But since JoHanna Parker went viral and you're seeing it everywhere on socials, I just want to make sure that I let you know who she is, where'd she come from? Is this all she has to offer? And it's not. She's got so much to offer as a designer. And I just think that's amazing. So, with that said, I wanted to go ahead and also just share with you some collaboration she did before we move on. We are going to move on. But let's go ahead and get rid of all the JoHanna Parker because we covered that. So that'll be timestamped in the upload. Don't forget, she does have a store on her website. We talked about this. She did say that this was the set that was going to be announced on TJ Maxx, and we did see this early on. She announced this early in June. For those of you that missed out, I do want to make light of this, so I'm going to put myself back down. But this was the set. So if any of you guys missed this, make sure you're members of TJ Maxx for free. This was the set that went on sale for I think it was $14.99. So someone did point out a few days ago on my video, on my live stream from last week, that these were available online. So these are on TJ Maxx, or these are on, some of you can find these on TJ Maxx. I personally could not. I'm going to tell you why, because we do have TJ Maxx up, girl. We do have TJ Maxx up. But the new release of the Vampire Salt and Shaker, supposedly you can get this on TJ Maxx. Now you're going to see it in the store, so don't fret. But this Devil and Vampire set and this Bat and Spider Bug was super affordable. It was on TJ Maxx 2 for $14.99. So now I'm going to jump over to TJ Maxx. If you're not a member of TJ Maxx, please do so. You can get free shipping and so forth. So definitely do that. But let me go up here and I wonder if I can sign in. I created an account for them. So let's see. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I'm just going to show you because I had it in my cart. And I'm just going to log in myself. Of course, it's the wrong. Of course, it's the wrong password. Of course, it is. Anyways, I'm not going to mess with it then. Let's see. Okay, so someone said there was a way to search her. Someone said there was a way to search her. Her 2 mugs, though, I do want to say were $14.99 for 2. Which I think was great because in the store, they're $12.99 a piece. 2 mugs is going to cost you $24 or whatever, right? But definitely, go on TJ Maxx, try to search her any way and every way you can. Someone had said that there was like a trick to it or something, but like I've already tried many times. See, so I wonder something like this, oops, sorry. Oh, Ghoulish. I wonder who the Ghoulish designer is. I wonder if we can follow them on Instagram. But these big pumpkin statues, you guys, I am so in love with these. Are you guys in love with these? I'm in love with these. I don't know what they are. And they're so big and they're only $20. They're $19.99. I've seen a couple of them now and I'm just absolutely in love with them. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if you'll have any luck searching her name specifically. If you're wanting to get the sale stuff that she had on the website for an affordable price. But TJ Maxx should be pretty stocked. Now, ours are not. I'm not even going to lie to you. Ours are taking their damn sweet time. I don't understand. I've asked several managers why TJ Maxx is so slow this year. I don't even know. And it's like the employees, they just don't even care. They don't even care. They're like, we'll get around to it. I'm like, what? What are you saying right now? You know what I mean? Like every other store under the sun has like every Halloween item ever, and you don't have that. So the employees' attitudes are very interesting at TJ Maxx, but they do have a lot of Halloween stuff on the website. I mean, if you guys are interested, I don't think TJ Maxx might have an option to ship to the store. I'm not sure, but for those of you that live in states where your TJ Maxxes are loaded, let me know because here in Northern California, girl, we are just a sloth all the way around. Homegoods, chef's kiss. I can find everything. TJ Maxx, want. I mean, it's just not happening. And I'm like, why? And the only reason why I wanted to know is because I thought maybe I could find something interesting, maybe get lucky with the JoHanna Parker stuff. But nope, ain't happening. So, with that said, go into your TJ Maxx if they are one of your score stores and look and see if you can find her stuff because you should be able to land her mugs in there. You should be able to land, any canister she has, cookie jars, things like that. I'm not saying you're going to find it all in one spot, but even though Homegoods has been the primary promotional thing right now, Homegoods has pretty much been, where we've seen the most people find things all over the United States. But for our TJ Maxx, no dice, no dice. I used to have the I used to have the Price is Right sound effect in here. I don't think I have it anymore, but I'll make sure and put it in before. I put a bunch of these like in here before. But I love the Price is Right. When like you lose, it goes wah 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 wah. I have that. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know, definitely check out your TJ Maxxes if you're not scoring at HomeGoods. If you do have a good TJ Maxx in your area, girl, knock yourself out. Let us know to come back in the comments once this is uploaded as a video and let us know if you scored anything at TJ Maxx because your girl over here is not. But it is getting later. We're in the last week of July. So who knows? Maybe we're going to, I'll take you out and maybe we'll see a plethora of stuff at this point. And I apologize if I'm hitting the mic. I try not to be that. I guess I'm a nervous person because I keep touching the mic and trying not to touch it. So my apologies if you hear clanking. This mic is super sensitive and picks up every little sound. So I apologize. I can't hear it when I'm talking, but I can hear it when I go back and upload the video. So just want to apologize if it's driving you nuts because I understand. Anyway, we've been kind of looking. We've done this every single week that we've been here and no dice. Okay. So I'm not going to waste your time and, continue to go through 2,000 items at TJ Maxx looking for JoHanna Parker. And again, for those of you that are wondering, hey girl, why don't you just put it in the search bar? We can try. We've tried it before and it wasn't working. Let's see. I can try. See, every single time I do it by her designer name, and I know that's how you spell it. So don't actually know. Someone said do Halloween decor. I can do that too. Just to let you know what my luck. I'm not signed in though, so I don't know if that matters. But again, pretty much the same kind of, search we just did a minute ago. So I don't want to bore you too much with that. But anyways, check out all the Halloween goodies though. You guys, this year is off the hook. I have to say it. It is off the hook. Everything that they have been putting in these discounting and affordable stores is amazing. I go in there and I'm just like, it's like a kid in a candy store. It's so interesting. And the haunted houses that they have had this year, affordable, huge. I mean, I just can't even believe it, girl. I can't even believe it. But we're showcasing JoHanna Parker because that's what we were on the hunt for. And so I decided to make it a theme. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, tap the like button. Let me know I'm doing a pretty good job. All right. So we are about 1 hour and 15 minutes in. So I stayed focused this time. If you are looking for the people that she collaborates with, we will just make light to that. This is Stony Laneko. We did talk about this before. So if you have a chance, check out their Instagram. They collaborate with her and there is a ton of stuff. I mean, just so unique, so beautiful. They have a website. If you're into Halloween stuff, they show you how they make it and everything else. That was the first collaborator. They do have a website. This is it. It's called Stony Lako. So definitely check it out. They do have a mailing list. It says join our community. So you're definitely, going to be able to see all the unique stuff. JoHanna Parker is not the only designer that has beautiful and unique, really fun, cutesy designs. So definitely just check out Stony Lako and you can follow them on Instagram as well. We did talk about this Glow City Candles. That is another company that she collaborated with. We did make light of this last week as well. Or excuse me, in our last live stream. The candles run about $100. The bat is only $60. So the prices do fluctuate. And I don't know if she's going to be doing more with her. I don't know if she's going to be doing other holidays or, or any of that. But this company was founded in 2021 and she has been showcasing, you know, her collaboration right now. So you can follow her on Instagram, and you can just, check out her website. She's got some really unique things. She makes candles for a living, and we all want to support our local and small businesses, because they're the ones that are going to bring you the most amazing products, and these products last, you know what I mean, because they're done by hand. So that was another thing. Okay, there was Bethany Lowe. For those of you that are not familiar with Bethany Lowe, she is another designer that JoHanna Parker does collaborate with quite a bit. You can get 10% off of hers. You just enter your name and email, and you'll get that 10% coupon. She also has a sale tab on her website, and she did collaborate with JoHanna Parker this Halloween season for 2026. So definitely check it out. She's got Halloween, fall, and she has Christmas items. So this is her. This is Bethany Lowe. So definitely check it out. They are so unique and so cool. And she's got that vintage Halloween vibe as well. So for those of you collectors that love this kind of stuff, or if you have a friend, or your mom, your sister, anyone that just, collects this kind of stuff. I mean, like I said, not all of us can afford these types of specialty items, but some people can, and they love them. So, definitely check them out, and you can go through the whole collection. Like I said, she does have Christmas items as well. She also has a sale tab, which I think is nice, especially when you're talking about specialty items and stuff like that. So you never know what you're going to land in the sale item. But that is that. And then she does have Bethany Lowe Designs. So she does have two websites, which I did not know. And you can sign into this one as well. It seems like it's the same website, but it's kind of not, because it has handcrafted items and all these different other things. She's got a shop wholesale. She's got her story. She's got find a store where you can find her things, which is cool. And so I don't know if she's a boutique. Maybe she has boutiques, but it looks like she does have stores. So maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, so beyond that, Glow City Candles also has a Instagram that you can follow. And I highly recommend that you do that and support these people, because they have some pretty amazing items. Okay, you guys, jumping over to World Market. So for those of you that live on the East Coast, it is kind of late, but I always tell you guys not to fret when it comes to World Market. If you like World Market, they had 25% off. For us here in Northern California, it's only $8.46, so we still have time. But they have 25% off right now. So if you didn't know, World Market has now dropped their Halloween collection for 2026. Here it is. It's creeping up. Do you dare? So I was in the store locally and found all of the entire collection, and I'm very excited to bring that to you. That's coming this week. So definitely check it out. I have the full whimsical collection of Michaels, which you may have seen already, but I saw it when it first came out in my area. I just haven't posted the video yet. I also saw this collection right when it came out. So it was very cool to be able to see everything freshly on the shelves at World Market. I let my friend know in Southern California, said, hey, they dropped all their Halloween stuff today. And that was last Tuesday. So if you look on the calendar, that was the date. I think it was like the 21st or something. But World Market is having a 25% sale. If you missed it and you're already on the East Coast and you're, past midnight or whatever, don't fret. Just go to World Market, sign up for free. You'll get text messages and you'll get emails. But the text messages are nice, because once you walk into the store and you start physically shopping, you just pull up that text message, and there's a link in there that takes you straight to the barcode. And then when you're at the register, you can just show the cashier that. She just scans it and it's there. If you don't have it, sometimes they will offer. So here's a lot of their collection for Halloween. They're very unique there. But I would eyeball this stuff, because they have a wonderful, wonderful clearance section at the end of each holiday. And believe it or not, there's usually quite a bit of merch that has not sold. So definitely, make your way around. Join World Market. You're going to get 25% off of all regular priced items. So definitely, start looking now at all the things that you want to splurge on. Or if you're like me, I usually allow myself 4 items at a certain price every single year for every single holiday. That's kind of how I do my own stuff, because I'm a mug collector. So that's, it's kind of fun to do that, because I make my cupboard kind of full of character if I can for every single holiday. But as far as like collecting figurines and stuff like that, I'm new to that kind of stuff, but we know that World Market is so specialty that a lot of their items can be a little spendy. But with that 25% off, like, if you're wanting a product that's $29, it's a lot like Michael's. So definitely check it out because you're going to get that text message and then you'll be able to save 25% off. So that's really cool. Yeah, and that comes around a lot. Like it was this weekend, it ended on the 26th this weekend, but it'll come around again. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a 20 or 25% off text from them in the last few weeks. I mean, they're doing it like over and over and over again. So now's the time to utilize that coupon because even if it's just one item, you'll be able to get a really good price on something new, and you want to get it now because it's going to sell out. I mean, World Market is pretty. I didn't realize how popular it is, but it's very popular. So I did want to go ahead and make light to all of the new items that are posted on the website. Obviously, make your way into World Market if you have time after work or maybe at lunch if you have one near you. Just float around there. They've got some really cute drinkware and stuff like that I'm going to show you here in just a second. But I was able to see all this stuff. It was really cool, like in store. It was really cool. There wasn't a lot that I was not able to see because I feel like our world markets don't like, sometimes you can't find this kind of stuff in the store, but sometimes, you can. I mean, I'm just, but what I was going in there for myself, because I'm a mug collector, I wanted to know like what cute little canisters did they have, what mugs did they have, and so on and so forth. So I was able to see all the mugs that they had available. I also did a tour in the store as well that's coming up here shortly this week because I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday if you're not aware. So make sure if you subscribe, you have your bells on, and you'll get a video every 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And so I went through all the wines and all the, little snacks and stuff like that. And it was really fun. It was really fun. But what I was able to score was the glasses and sorry about that. I realize I'm moving my mouse around quite a bit here, but I just want to tell you guys food and drink. Let's see. I was looking for the dinnerware. Let's see. Let's do Halloween mugs. Let's see if we can just search it so I can show you. Let's see, Halloween mugs, Halloween mugs. I was very fortunate, you guys. I saw a lot. And I was able to like be able to film like full stock, which was so cool because most of the time I end up going late. But anyways, this is a pair. I had a field day with this. I did buy these. I thought they were so cute. Let me tell you why I love them so much. I'll show you the picture in just a second. But I love these because they're microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And if you shop a lot like I do in Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all those types of stores, you see these really cute character mugs, but you can't actually put them in the microwave and in the dishwasher. And the reason why I grab them is because you can. So let me go ahead and show you those because I did grab them in person. You're going to see them in a video, but I do have those pictures in here. I can't remember if I showed them last week. I think I did, but I get new viewers every single time I post a video. So thank you so much for that. I hope you guys subscribe and like the video if I am doing a good job. Live streams are hard because I can't do everything in 5 minutes, but I do my best. Let's see. Where is the mugs? Okay, so I picked up this one. So cute. It's so dang cute. I mean, even if you just hang your mugs or you have like a little coffee bar, this was so cute. I also got its mate, which is what we just saw on the website. Oh, love. It's so cute, you guys. It's so dang cute. I love it. And I love the fact that the one that I'm holding up now has a black interior and the other one just has like a basic white interior, but they are microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And girl, I was over the moon. I also saw this. I do believe that you can find this in other stores. You may even be able to find this in Homegoods. I'm not sure. I chose to get it at World Market because I wanted to get quality glass. I just noticed that some of the stuff in World Market, I'm sorry, Homegoods, excuse me. I did see this in Homegoods, so I apologize. You can also find these, I believe, in TJ Maxx, but the reason why I bought it at World Market is because I wanted quality glass, like I said. So sometimes when we see these character and icon glasses at TJ Maxx and HomeGoods, they are cute and all that stuff, but I found out that there's certain in the more inexpensive glass, there's like these minerals and stuff like that that make the glass smoky. And to me, I just felt really uncomfortable with the way that looks. Like you can put them under water and you can wash them and everything, and they seem like they're clear and all that stuff. But when you keep them in the cupboard or you wash them and, then put them away, they just turn this smoky color. And I just felt like that was kind of yuck. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to make sure that, I'm sharing with you good quality glass. Another one I saw in World Market, which we'll see in just a second, is these. I thought these were cool because they do have these in HomeGoods and TJ Maxx. They're just clear. The new icon glasses for 2026 at HomeGoods and TJ Maxx have a rim around them. So they have like a white rim, a black rim, all that. You're going to see that in videos that I post here coming up. You probably have seen this on Instagram as well. But this one is really good quality glass. It's thick, it's stained, and it has cats on it. And I just thought it was really cool because it was nice to have an alternate option. It kind of fits with I think the reason why they did it is because it fits so well with like fall too. If you're going to intermingle Halloween with fall, it's just a fun way to have dinner, serve dinner or, dessert or something in a fun glass. I just absolutely love these. By the way, if you're wondering what prices are like, these are $12.99. If you want, I can go ahead and make another price list for you guys on World Market if you're looking for any of the drinkware like I do, and I'd be happy to give you a little price list. But these mugs here are $9.99, so it only costs 2 for $20, which I thought was very affordable. I did show you this mug as well in person. It's so cute. Not a lot of people like Frankenstein, but it was so cute. These are really cute. They are $9.99, but the glass is really thin, so you won't be able to do much with those. I did see these as well. They are glass, but they're like a super thin glass, and I think they have these in HomeGoods as well, in case you guys are curious. Yeah, but I think I did see these in HomeGoods also. They have this ghost imprinted one as well. I don't know if I took pictures. I'll show you the whole collection. So stay tuned to my channel because I did walk through there and it's coming. I promise. I've already did it. I did it like a week ago. I think everything came out on Tuesday and I came out and I did it all. But they do have these double pane glass as well. These mugs. My mom loves these. She says they keep the coffee really cold. Excuse me, really hot for a while. So if you like hot coffee, the icon glasses are coming back out, or the icon mugs, if you will. They have a lot of them, so they do have the ones for fall though out. I didn't see any for Halloween necessarily. They did have this mug, and I was on the fence on this one. I didn't know if I liked it or not. I mean, it's really cute in person. It has a little bat wing as a handle. It's super cute and all. But, I don't know. I didn't grab it just because I wasn't sure. Whenever something doesn't really like say buy me now, I didn't I don't usually bite the bullet. You know what I mean? I love mugs and I like to have a really full stocked cupboard when I'm, for every holiday. But I allow myself 4 new purchases every single year, and then I go through my old mugs and I donate them or sell them or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of cute glassware and dinnerware. They got, pasta and all those good things. So you can shop all the drinkware on this portion of it. So if you're curious to know what they're going to have for Christmas, that should be coming out pretty soon. But you can see all the icon glasses if that's something that you're interested in. Normally when I go out, I'm interested in the mugs and the icon glasses. So that's usually what I look for. I mean, there's some that are really delicate. Like this one is another Halloween one. This one's really exciting because it has like 4 different icons around the glass. It is, as you can see, 25 people bought this. It got 5 stars. So obviously really good made quality glass. Worth $12.99. I think you pay $6.99 in HomeGoods for this one. For these kinds of glasses, but I would rather pay the $12.99 with the 25% off on World Market for better quality glass. And that way, when you wash it, it's durable. It'll last a lot longer, for a long period of time. And they usually have these like everywhere. These are really popular as well. Like they do have Frankenstein. Now you are going to see these in HomeGoods. They do have some now that say boo. Do I have a picture of that? I feel like I show it in a video and that's coming up soon here, but I don't know if I have a picture in my collage in my everything I've been sharing with you guys for the last few days. But anyways, they make this black one. You can find it at HomeGoods and it says boo in orange. So if you like this marble type, pattern, they do make one that HomeGoods sells. Like I said, the icon glasses this year, these might be the same ones. I'm not really sure. I feel like the quality at World Market is so much better, even though it's imported, just like the stuff we see at Homegoods. But this one I did see as well. You'll see it on camera when I post the video. This one is a ghost one and it's $12.99. They didn't have a lot, like in terms of different characters and stuff like that. But they're also clearancing off a lot of the icon glasses. As you can see, $8.98. Go into your clearance corners of your World Market. This was on sale this month. I don't know why, but I saw this. I showed it in person. I already have the video out. I'll link it below. But I saw this little lamp. It's a strawberry lamp. It is so damn cute. And I was like, man, this is so cute for the kitchen. I just kept thinking for like the kitchen counter, like under your cabinet or something, or not so much on the island, but somewhere in the, on the kitchen. And it's so cute. But our store personally had it on sale for $19.99. So even if you want it and it's regular price right now, because this is all summer stuff. So I'm really shocked that this isn't coming up as clearance, but go into your local World Markets because all the spring and summer stuff is on clearance now and you can definitely get it for a decent price. So they had 2 of them at my store for $19.99. So if you do like to switch out your decor every season, winter, spring, fall, summer, all that stuff, definitely check out World Market because they do have some pretty unique lighting. I love their lamps and stuff like that. I go through there every single time and I always find really cool stuff. The strawberry stuff and the cherry stuff and all that stuff at World Market is not necessarily on clearance, but it's making its way. So if you are looking to grab a couple of clearance items for next year and you like cherries or strawberries or, lemons or what have you, they are going to have a lot of their high quality stuff on sale. So definitely check it out because they have aprons, everything. Like seriously, it's all going on sale. So definitely encourage you guys to walk through World Market and have that's Alexa. Hold on, I gotta tell her to stop. Okay, sorry. She reminds me, you guys, to take care of myself. Okay, anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because we are about the clearance around here. We are about saving money. And I wanted to just make sure and let you know the highlights of this weekend. So you guys, we covered. Now, if there is a store that you are super interested in and you want to talk more about, I know, let me put myself on the screen. So I know a lot of you guys like Target, a lot of you guys like Walmart, a lot of you guys are shopping for back to school, a lot of you guys are looking for really good prices. I do that too. This holiday season for Halloween, we are specializing and honing in on JoHanna Parker just because I'm obsessed with her and I'm meeting so many people in the store personally that are collectors, and it's just so amazing to have people to talk to in the store. It's just crazy how many people get so jazzed about her collection, are excited to find the pieces. There's just something about the energy. Do you know what I mean? And so having said that, I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be in the store every single week this coming week. My videos are not current because I've been going in the store so frequently to get ahead of things. I'm moving in September, so I just want to let you guys know that. So, but my schedule here, if you're new to my channel or you've just discovered the live stream, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Christina and I am Christina from Scratch. And with that said, I want to let you guys know that I just have an announcement. There's 2. So we're getting ready to wrap. I've been a little long tonight, so I will try to trim the video a little bit when we post this as a video. So if you need to come back, feel free. But for those of you that have stayed, this is the most exciting part of the night. So I do want to let you guys know that I have lots to come. So you're going to see a lot of what Northern California has fresh off the press at the time. So if you're already seeing it in the stores and you've kind of seen it, but I wanted to make sure, make the effort to go into the stores early, get there right when they release the product for Michael's, for World Market, for, Homegoods on a daily basis, share with you what's on affordable, all the good things, all the sprinkled things. I'm only one person, but my algorithm is trained for Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So for those of you that are new subscribers, thank you so much for deciding to subscribe and donate your time to my channel. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We have now designed this live stream. We do Wednesday lives. That's just to check in, to kind of talk about the week as a whole. And then we do Sunday. It was Friday. We've moved it to Sunday. So it's called a weekly roundup. And so what I do is I go out and I share with you my treasure finds, and I let you know that if it's made it to our stores, I try to share with you like a whole picture. And if you need an example, it's kind of like this type of example. I'll show you what I share. So I go into the store and I kind of show you this kind of example, and I show you what I see. And I love the fact that I have intertwined live streaming with shopping, going online, showing you pictures of it in the store. I just absolutely love that. If you guys are interested in live hauls, I would love to share with you hauls. So let me know if that's something that you like. So like the video, comment below if you want to come back on the playback. Every single Wednesday and Sunday when we do these lives, we do them live like you're seeing now. And then that goes unlisted. And then now, if you have your history on YouTube, you'll still be able to go refer back to this live specifically. But what I do is I take this video, I trim it up a little bit, I clean it up, and then I put it on the channel as a video. And that allows people to, see it on their own time, and it generates a conversation. And then everybody that wants to talk about where they live, what they've seen, what they've collected, that seems to be a rolling conversation. And I'm so excited about that. But the announcement is two things. Here we are at the end, you guys, and then we'll wrap. We have two things. So I want to announce a contest. Okay. We are going to do a contest effective now. And I'm very excited about this. Okay. So if you are a JoHanna Parker collector, this is going to be the key. So when this goes up as a video, I'll have it time-stamped, special announcement at the end of the video. If you are a JoHanna collector and you do some kind of beautiful setting, I don't care if it's smaller or large, and you want to share, you can send me a photo to showcase in our live streams. We'll be doing this till Halloween. Once Halloween goes, we'll move into Christmas. Now, you can submit your pictures to the email in my description box. It is christinafromscratch@gmail.com. I mean, it's really simple. And once we receive a certain amount of photos, we are going to do a contest. That's what we're going to do. We are going to have a vote of the best photos. So what we'll do is we'll collect them, we'll start showing them, and then we will pick like 5 top photos of your decor, and then we will pick a winner. And what we'll do is we'll do a giveaway. We will pick a winner. Now, I went back and forth on how I wanted to do this. Definitely, we're going to run this contest from August 1st all the way to the end of August for you to submit your photos. Once you do that, then we will start displaying them on our live streams. On the 3rd week of August, we will pull 5 top photos of all the photos that we shared from the prior time. And I will do my best, you guys. So you got to get in there. You got to get in there. But what we'll do is we will announce a winner on the very last weekend of August, and the winner will receive a Homegoods gift card. Now, why not a piece of JoHanna decor? Here's where I went back and forth. I was like, I wanted to offer, like in the giveaway of a JoHanna Parker piece. Here's why I don't know if I should do it, because I'm afraid it'll break. And I would rather you have the opportunity to have a Homegoods gift card where you can go in and buy a JoHanna Parker product, whether it be for Halloween or she does Valentine's Day. She's doing more, so I'd rather you have the opportunity to choose yourself what you'd like when it comes to her products and what you can get your hands on, rather than me trying to send you something, getting your information, and you know what I mean, and sending it to you, and then you're like, oh my God, the eyes broke or the teapot broke or whatever, so that is what we're going to do. So in the description box, I will leave specifics. Okay. I will probably reiterate that in another community tab. So you got to pay attention to those community tabs, because that's where we're going to announce everything. It will start August 1st. So you have a few days to think about it. Go through your photos. If you want to submit your photos, I think it's a fantastic idea. Let me know, like the video if you think it's a great idea. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to see your collections, because a lot of you have been collecting JoHanna Parker, and you just absolutely love her as much as I do. And I really, really hope that you submit your photos. All you have to do is email them to me, and I will definitely start showing them in our live streams every Wednesday and Friday. Girl, you got 2 chances, 2 Wednesday and Friday. We have the Wednesday midday check-in, and we have the Sunday weekly roundup. And that's where we're going to start displaying some of your collection. So I'm very excited about it, you guys. I'm so, so excited about that. And I think you're going to be too. So excited to see your guys' collections. And just, you'll have to give me approval in the email that it's okay to display a photo of your collection. I mean, obviously crop it, do all the things to protect whatever you don't want the public to see. And the last thing I want to announce, you guys, is I built a newsletter. So the reason why I built a newsletter, you guys, is to keep you in the loop of everything I'm doing behind the scenes, because I'm only posting here on YouTube 3 times a week. I am trying to get better at posting at Instagram. Right now, you guys, we are strongly like preparing to move. I move in September, and I'm like trying to get all of my content, all of my head together for this massive move. We just moved in May. We just moved. Seriously, honestly, if you go in my gallery of videos, you're going to see we just moved back into this townhouse here just from May 1st. Like, we've only been here. And then we have a massive move coming up September 1st. So with that said, I want to make sure that I do all of my announcements, let you know all the things. Sorry, my chin hit the thing. But anyway, because I have been meeting so many beautiful and wonderful JoHanna Parker and Halloween lovers in the store, I have created a newsletter. And I'm also going to be passing out, business cards with my channel as I go into the stores. Why? Because I have met so many beautiful people that love Halloween, that it's so amazing, you guys, to meet other people that just are so excited about the season and that are so interested in sharing their creativity of the way that they design and decorate their homes for Halloween. I cannot tell you how many beautiful women I have met that go, "Oh my God, here, let me show you your picture." So what I found with that, and why I've decided to create a newsletter, is because I'm meeting a lot of women in the stores personally that don't have social media. So I wanted an opportunity to let you guys know what I'm doing in advance, what's happening. So if you want to join the newsletter, I have linked that in the description. It'll say what it does is it takes you to a page, and I wonder if I can show you that right now. Let me go. I'm just going to show you what it looks like so you'll know how to do it. But I went ahead and put it in my settings, so every video I post now has that information, and I want to just show it to you so you know how to do it. So what you're going to do is, under my description box, let's see. I wonder if I can share it with you guys here. I bet you I can. So that's what the beauty of live streaming, you guys, is you can demo. That's one thing I love, because sometimes people don't know how to do it. So let me go ahead and share with you how you can find that. So let's see. And when this video goes up, I think it'll be a lot shorter. It's not going to be 2 hours, but I do want to share with you how to do this. So hi, guys that are commenting in the chat. Thank you so much from New York. Hi, how are you? I'm so excited that you guys are commenting. I love it. Okay, so if you go to my channel, let me just get into my channel so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I will let you go to sleep. I know some of you guys on the East Coast, you're like, "Girl, I got to go to damn bed." Okay, I can't be listening to all your stuff. But I want to go ahead and share with you how you find it. So let me just get into my last video, and I will show you how to find it. So let me just click on it. Okay, so I'm in my video now, and I will. Hey, you guys, so we are here at Marshall's. Okay, so let me just mute myself. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. And okay, so you know how when you watch my video, right? You can watch my video if you want. But what you can do is you can actually, sorry, my mouse is playing tricks on me here. So you can go down in the description. So when you watch a video, if you go down here where it says the amount of views, and then you click more, see this right here? Where you can sign up for the newsletter is right here where it says join my free weekly newsletter deals and finds. So this is where I'm going to share my weekly sales, my finds, all that good stuff. So what you would do is it should be clickable. If you're doing this from your tablet or your phone, I don't know if it's going to hyperlink for you. I will check it, but what I can do is show you at least how to get there. So you can go up on a tablet, or even if you can copy the link from your phone or your tablet, you can paste it. Let's see, you can paste it, right? See this right here? Then you just hit enter. This is going to take you to what's called my page where you can sign up for the newsletter. So this is just basically what my YouTube channel is all about, what I'm going to be offering, my latest videos, what you're going to, if you sign up for my newsletter, what it's going to offer, what you can expect. I will be posting weekly finds. I've created a gallery. So it's very much like a website, but it's not exactly a website. But I just want to, and who I am and what I'm doing about. Now I did put a timer on here, like a countdown to Halloween. I will update that for Christmas as time goes by. And then I did something special for you guys. I actually put a suggestion. So if you want to see a different store, or you want to, you're like, hey, I have a suggestion for a video, or hey, there's a store I'd like to see, you can actually fill this out and just send a message to me directly. You can put in your email address if you're comfortable with that, and your name. If you don't want to put in your name, you can put in a pseudo name. I don't care. But basically, I just said, let's get in touch. Here is my Gmail over here on the left. All the places you can follow me where I have accounts. I do have a storefront on Amazon as well. I do Amazon hauls on here as well. I love Temu. You guys know that. And this number is a valid number. It is a number that we use for Christmas. It is it's just a voicemail, and we use that if you want to send in a personal message and you would rather request a video or a store that you'd like me to visit. But normally, the girls and I, my YouTuber mates here, do something called it's like a charity line, and we do that every single Christmas, and we encourage people to call in and send people a happy holidays, and send a warm wish, or maybe share a story or something that's heartwarming. And that I will be starting to announce that when the holidays come. So I wanted to try to share this information with you guys through my live stream, so you understand what the newsletter will consist of, and then how I will conduct the holidays and everything like that. So this little thing here, it says, have a store or a product suggestion you'd like me to feature on my channel. Fill out this form and share your suggestion. It could be featured in my next video with a special thank you. With the special thank, I think I meant to put thank you. I put thank to you as a member of our community. So I will fix that. I'll update it because it's brand new. But I did want to give you guys something outside of YouTube that you can actually, share your ideas, or if you have a suggestion, or if you want to just contribute, and maybe you're not a social media person, or maybe you watch this as a guest and you just click on the link or something. But I would highly recommend that you sign up for my newsletter. I'm very excited to hear from you guys. Like I said, if you have a suggestion or anything like that, I'm so excited. And thank you guys so much for tuning in on Wednesday and Sunday. I absolutely adore each and every one of you. I'm doing my best to answer the comments. I'm in a growth spurt, you guys, and I'm so excited and so grateful and so thankful. I've been making videos since 2016, I think. Well, sooner than that, but in this community, I've been making videos for a long time. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited about all of this. It's been an amazing year for me. I just recently got monetized. I did share that with you guys on the 20th of July, because now I'm monetized. So I'm very excited. So for those of you that are interested in, YouTube, once I get a whole thing, once I get a check from YouTube and all that stuff, I will do the famous, look how much YouTube paid me. I will do all of that. But for now, we're just having fun. We're enjoying the holidays and shopping and saving money. And that's what we do around here. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me and allow me to share all of my perks. I can't wait for the contest. I'm so excited to see your decor, you guys. Halloween is coming up. And I'm so excited. And who knows, maybe we'll do another one. If this one does really well, we will do another one for Christmas. But I wanted to get this in quickly enough, this contest, so that you have time to utilize your Homegoods winnings, and that way you can use that for your current year, and so on and so forth. And then the winner can show us in the future in another live stream what they did and what they bought, and we'll show their display of their Halloween decor for 2026. So I'm very excited, you guys. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about this whole thing. I love it. So anyway, you guys, I will let you go now. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate you. I want you guys to stay safe and stay healthy, and the holidays isn't upon us, and don't eat the produce. Stay away from the produce. No lettuce, no tomatoes, no. We're fruit people and vegetable people, and we're like, oh my god, now we can't even eat lettuce. So if you've heard about, if you know, you know. So just be mindful when you're shopping, and make sure if you do eat the produce that you wash it really well and you wash your fruit really well, because apparently there's some scary little parasite creeping its way around the whole parts. But anyways, all right, you guys, I am going to let you go. Let's go ahead and go on to the outro. And I wish you guys a really fantastic week. I will see you guys back on Wednesday. I'll have 2 trips by then. I'll be out tomorrow all day long, and I will be out Tuesday. And hopefully I will have some new goodies to share with you in photos. And then, of course, the videos will come up as they come. So I am so excited for this week's shopping trips. And when it goes back up as a video, let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, if you didn't catch the live. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. So you guys take care. Have a great night. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Take care, y'all. And I'll see you next time.